CMD is not quite as
I rolled a 2. Never mind.
Okay.
mighty.
You try to pull it, and she just holds onto the chain and wraps it around her hand and balls it in her fist. She.
I will take an AOO though, as I fly up here.
Okay.
And drop her holy symbol into the pit.
Drop the other one into the
That's
pit.
hilarious.
Okay.
You are such a
I
bastard.
think the winner gets it now?
Yep. Yeah.
I
The winner
think that's
gets
the
it.
way it works.
And I'm gonna wear it on our goodbye voyage. Just as you're ringing, like, I don't like it, and just throw it in the
you've
water.
got a stolen holy symbol of Thor, and you're going to wear the stolen holy symbol of Odin? Is that what you're going to
I'm
do?
sure this is never gonna
Yeah.
happen.
The Thor one will be a belt buckle.
Oh god.
It's right above his real hammer.
Okay, the guards are not attacking Remy.
Notice how he said the guards and not the gods? The gods might attack him.
There was a flinch, but the guard was trained well enough to not attack you, Remy.
Remy pats him on the head.
He growls at that, but you can't hear
Yeah, I
it. So he's making a grimace while you're doing it. Lemmy-O. You've got eagles, which are basically trying to defend Remy.
And you're currently in a silence.
Yeah, so they are moving forward to attack the Vosgardian.
Yeah, all right.
Scree!
They didn't attack. I said
Or you said
protect
just
him.
defend.
I said defend him. Yeah, defend him.
So if nobody's... The
he's
people
not
that aren't
being
attacking
he's not
Remy
being
aren't...
attacked.
Yeah.
Okay.
This guy's
So they're
attacking.
They're flying above him, trying to follow him. Okay. Then what's Lemmy doing?
nothing. That's it, Galath. Uppercut. And use your action. That's it. Up above the head.
Well, you
Up
hear-
above the
Nobody
head.
tell him he's in the silence.
You're making noise, but you cannot hear yourself speak because Remy
Oh,
has
you
moved
shot
over.
it.
Just mute yourself and make a bunch of...
That's perfect.
Mute yourself till I speak to you again.
Perfect roleplay.
Nicely done. Yvander Fimbleskull is still...
There you go.
He's still entangled. He's got his bow in hand. Remy's in his face. I think he'll drop his bow, grab his rapier, and then start attacking. You have embarrassed him.
Eagles get to attack.
Yep.
20. They remove his eyes.
23.
Yes, you hit with the eagle.
And the other one is an idiot. So I'll see what his fumbleia is. Oh yeah, the other one fumbles. So the attack with the eagle is going to do a D4 plus augmented. Oh, they don't hear the song. That's too bad. D4 plus 2. It's going to do 6 damage to the gentleman.
Alright, he'll take his 6 damage.
And the other one, the other one's going to die at some point. I'll just, 1d100 that is.
On the critical table.
84.
That could be bad.
Do damage to self.
Oh, alright.
You bypass your own damage reduction.
Does 3 damage.
Okay, so the summoned eagle to the north, I guess, 1 and 2.
Sure.
Yeah.
The
All right,
one
that one
above
hits the wall and his wing gets all fucked up. All right, the Yvander the Fimbleskull. Look at that rapier. Okay. First attack.
Make me go over there.
He is chaotic. He gains a bonus in this place.
Oh shit, do I get a bonus?
Yeah, you do. You get a bonus +1 to attack damage,
Oh.
skills, saves.
Nice.
But the super sharp rapier is coming flashing at your face.
Okay.
AC 29.
Misses.
What?
21 misses.
29.
29.
Oh, 29 hits, yes. Sorry.
Oh.
He's plus 21.
Oh.
Is that including the -2 for entangle, -2 for dex?
Oh, see, that would make him miss.
-4?
That would make him miss.
No, it's not.
Oh, that would be a miss. Then.
Oh,
Right, I'm a finesse fighter. Yes, okay. So,
Yeah.
so yeah, it would have hit you, but there's a bit of goo kind of stuck on the end of his blade as he drew it, and it slows down his attack. He swears, but he's in the silence. He will take his secondary attack at -4. EC 24.
Misses.
He'll take his tertiary attack at -10.
How come they have 3 attacks? This is crazy.
What is this? A bard with 3 attacks?
Yeah, his back.
Other people are allowed gestalts. Other people are allowed all the
No,
things.
they're not.
No, they're not. This is my campaign.
Bards have 2/3 or 3/4 babs.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
AC
Here's
11.
bitching.
Swiping at the air. Remy's dodging and weaving.
And doing this.
What is he doing?
Up into the point where you almost incur an AOO. Galath. On the field of battle, sensing that victory is at hand.
Well,
The thing is bloodied. It's weird. It's like you create wounds, and they're like wounds on a dead person, and they don't have like a lot of blood. It's like the wounds on a warrior you'd expect after the battle, after they've bled out.
okay. I think I'm going to two-hand my axe now, because my shield's destroyed, so my other hand's free. I'll take the -1 on that, and forego my shield bonus. Because this guy doesn't seem to have a hard time hitting me, and hopefully he's fucking gone at this point. AC 28,
It's a hit.
dealing 43 points of damage.
Okay, this time he doesn't fall on his knees in so much as he kind of falls to his knees and does this weird bounce off to the side, and then is lying on the ground. 43 is -32.
We didn't have to do any of these shenanigans. He would have whooped his ass.
No.
As he's lying off to the side, you notice that
Thank you,
his
Galath
last
+4 to hit and damage.
a last twitch perhaps is his face curls into a smile, and his body begins to disappear.
6 more hits.
His body begins to disappear, however, but his weapons and armor are staying.
Cool.
And his 50,000 gold piece amulet of random treasure, Marty. Go for it.
Iwata was with me this day! Are there any more?
The unearthly warrior disappears into the mists. The Grim Oracle, she stops. He has won! The king just nods and turns and moves to walk away. To victory! Yells the prince. To victory! You seem to have a fan. Yeah.
I want to start thudding Jotengranner on the ground.
Let me dismiss as his eagles. Are we still?
Remy, you do not like the cruel, twisted, happy smile from Morfar Warlock. As he's obviously laughing to himself, and he was looking at you.
At who? Remy.
Remy.
Okay.
Yeah, Remy. He then slowly turns around to follow the king out of this place.
You just attract evil things, dude.
Yeah. Is that guy still stuck in the goo?
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
Remy's gonna take a 5-foot step back, give him a bow, and then telekinetically trip him. And does 23 get him with no dex bonus?
He has a dex bonus. It's just at a -2.
Alright.
His CMD
Wow. Fucking assholes.
is 31. Weird.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
-2 from Dex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is 29. I would have to roll a 6. Fuck it, I'll try.
I really hope they don't come for revenge this evening.
I got a 6! He goes down! In
Down
the
to
goo!
go.
Face down in the
Right,
goo!
right into the goo. You give him a bow and then take his feet out from underneath him. He's lying down in the goo, his sword waving around, boots over his head.
And I fly away very quickly. Because I'm a coward.
5 steps, so you're still there.
Oh yeah.
He does get a chance to.
Well, wait. Yes, give me a second. It was. I think there are still some things happening. So Galath won, and then people started moving away. The Eagles continue to attack him.
The Eagles?
Yep.
Lemmy said he dismissed him.
I dismissed
You
them.
dismissed him? Okay, they were about to dive bomb into him as he fell down to the goo, and Lemmy dismisses them and gets rid of them. They turn into puffs of smoke as he's waving
From
his
above,
hand.
charging and fucking
Vosgardian warriors stop
spanking.
attacking, and then they're looking. Oh yeah, he's pissed. You've made some enemies here today, Remy, and perhaps others.
Getting your ass kicked in your own home. It's gotta suck.
The prince is laughing.
The prince loves this shit.
You hang out with us, you get more of this.
Oh, yeah.
Take
Tie
your
up the-
things, Sir Galath. Take the things off of the unearthly warrior from the halls of Thor.
I'm going to sheathe my Axe of the Yarnlander, and I will start collecting equipment, including the sundered shield. That's going to be pricey to fix.
Okay, your dogs are no longer whimpering and whining because the
Yeah, there's a... yeah, something good happened.
What I would be expecting them to do is to be getting closer and closer to the thing they're afraid of and barking at it. Would be what I would expect them to do. Like, and like sort of like jumping in and out closer and closer.
Sure.
Would be the...
they are interested in the things that Galath is interested, but they're also being really sucky because yeah.
It was scary.
The Grim Oracle's waiting, and eventually the Evander, the Fimble Skull. Are you moving away from him, or are you still keeping the go? One of the Vosgardian is waving you off with his axe. The one that you were tapping on the head.
Okay, yeah, he goes.
Okay.
I'll scoop up I'll pull the dogs up.
The Vosgardian warriors start helping the guy get the stuff off of him, and eventually it all just sort of cakes over into brittle, and he ends up standing.
It was a good fight.
Way to go, Galath! You have no idea what happened up here!
He's staring at Remy.
Remy's doing like a little dance in the air, like
Oh, I dismissed the silence too.
victory dance.
He glances down at Galath and sees the dogs being raised up and just decides to leave.
You're giving her holy symbol back.
She can come and take it. No, I don't want it.
Yeah, there's a holy symbol of Odin down there, down in
I'm
the
just going to
pit.
leave it. I'm not going to bother with that. I don't care. She can come get her own holy symbol.
Okay.
Um,
I'll see you in a few days at the inspection. I look forward to meeting all of your warriors. King Glowcrick, Sir Galath. He nods.
take her, Brent. We'll see you around.
He smiles at Uker and Remy, who were standing side by side, who just basically, with 2 actions, made the bard useless. I guess Lemmy too. He smiles at
Lemmy.
the 3 in the back.
Yep.
Yeah. And he goes scattering off, warriors following in tow. Now that the Grim Oracle sees that everyone has left,
Fuck, guys.
And Remy appears. She's stupid.
if anything else goes missing in the capital while you are here, you will be blamed.
That's not nearly fair.
Wait, what? What? What are you talking about?
The threat. You realize that she might have the. They might be able to just declare this.
Yep. Are you missing a rune about this big?
No, she's already walking off.
Okay. All right.
Fuck it, keep it.
That's fine. I guess we keep the treasure then.
You know what?
Done.
It went in with Galath. It comes out with Galath.
Right.
Well, guys,
It
think of
is
it this way: we're 1/5 of the way there. It'd be funny the next day. Here's your 100,000. Hey, wait a minute. This is my shit.
He was a warrior from another world. He was defeated in combat.
Technically.
Okay.
Oh,
I
guys,
pull
good
up the dogs.
Good work.
She seemed angry, says Lokrik.
Starting to understand why.
It must be the sterility. She
It's
must be
probably
angry
not
at the world
the-
because she can't have giant, ugly fucking children.
Actually, she was pretty charismatic, wasn't she?
It's Christmas 30.
In a horrible sort of like awful way, yeah.
That's pretty pimpy.
Maybe it's because she's missing a ancient runestone that has a heel in it.
Or maybe it's because her belly's as barren as a desert. Who can say? Let's go eat lunch.
There are, like, concerned looks between the four people you leave behind.
Lemmy.
Hey, fuck it, I told you. I warned you before I joined.
Oh, good.
Don't blame me for anything.
But
Is this going to be a thing? Says Lokrik.
I told you we sent him away, didn't we? Didn't I?
He's now stolen from important people in 2 places.
Alright. I'll talk to him. Again. Hey, fucker, wait up!
I mean, I'm not the one with, you know.
Listen, you've done it. Move up, like, out of there. Your shot. Look, you've done it. You've got it. I don't know how many times you've fucking done it now, but you can't do this anymore. These are
What would
2.
that be?
You know exactly what I'm talking about. You're
No,
putting
and
us in.
he's stealing from you as we speak.
You're putting us in. You're putting us in danger. Perception? What are you stealing?
Just like
Well,
your coin
actually-
purse or something.
Then
Okay, so he's got two pouches at his belt. If you roll 1, it's his spell component pouch. If you roll a 2, it's his coin purse.
All right.
It's fucking...
1.
Okay. Give me a perception check, Ahmed.
hold on, I gotta do my perception here. Where's my? Oh, that's way up here.
I got a 53.
Oh, no. Not unless I roll a 20.
Well.
Even after I can't roll that.
Well, roll it. You might be able to use a hero point. Or not a hero point.
No, not even.
You could use a hero point on this.
I don't think it'd be worth it, but
44. That's a
With a
natural
natural
20.
Okay,
But I still can't.
So Ray's going,
you've got my word. I won't take anything else. I promise.
Listen, you're putting us in danger. Understand this. You're putting us in danger. You're
I'm
affecting-
putting us in danger. Look at you, just leaving your spell components all over the place. And he hands it to you. That's sloppy, Lemmy. Sloppy.
Do you want to continue traveling with us? Yeah, I understand you gotta do it. Just don't do it to the most powerful fucking people in your sight. You're now hanging out with kings. Literally, kings. Go
What?
do it to a soldier or to a hooker or something. Just leave the ones who control the fate of all people in this world alone.
These savages. Who gives a crap?
The 5 of us do. Well, 4. Oberon's still back. But I'm sure he cares too. It's besides the point.
As much as I enjoy a good sparring, I don't want to have to duel half the city just to
Well
make
done.
up for.
We've won our autonomy in where we raid.
There we go. We never have to come back.
Frankly, I expected a harder fight.
Actually, so did I. I thought you were screwed.
Yeah, it was, did a good job.
Thank you for that potion, by the way. The extra speed definitely helped.
He hit hard. He did hurt you, says Lokrik.
A bit.
Yeah.
Certainly not as hard as I've been hurt in some of our fights.
6 more strikes would have been bad news bears if that bard song was up.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yeah.
It was an interesting combat and situation. As you guys are slowly walking, kind of letting the two gnomish brothers argue.
Next time we come here, do we? How about we leave that one at somewhere else?
I don't know. That's gold that they brought. I've heard of him before. He's the Fimble Skald. He's the one who tells the tales of the gods and of the end times. He's the one that is chief in such matters.
I expect there to be many tales of Loki and how Loki cannot be trusted for the next little while.
Yes, our sticky-fingered friend is, while amazing at his craft, he is lucky that there are stories of Loki's trickery that are through their culture. However, even after a certain point, the Odin and his family, the Aesir and the Vanir, did kick Loki out.
Uker holds up the charm-elating. Meh. I mean, not right now, but I mean...
Oh.
And then I hide it very well hidden in many layers upon nothing that can be taken out as part of an action.
I'll know if he moves that one.
It's not so you can pack away equipment so that it's not move actionable away like in combat. So it's
Right.
it's like not even
It's
stowed.
stowed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's in my backpack.
Okay. So usually I put 2 sections in your character sheet where it's like it's in your pack versus it's sort of on your person. So
Yeah.
move things around.
Can you steal from a handy haversack?
Probably not.
It's an extra.
It's an extra dimensional space, right?
So does your
So I
TP
think
go
it goes
back?
into the extra dimensional. It goes in the handy haversack.
Yeah, although sticking your hand in a handy haversack, the item that you want is at hand.
So it
Right,
actually
but
might make
that's
it
for the
easier.
owner of the item. Like they don't own the sack.
I don't think it necessarily works
I don't
that
think
way.
there's
Taking
an
the sack, however.
order.
I just take the whole sack.
All right, Adam needs to find what the defense is against fucking sleight of hand, because this is ridiculous.
It's perception. That's what it is.
There are spells that allow you to
There's got to be
protect
something
certain
better than that.
things.
Marty, is there time
It's
to buy
called
stuff here in
sovereign
town?
Sovereign glue everything to my
There
person.
are
There's spells that allow you to protect certain
So-
items.
yeah. Give me a second.
Lemmy wants to buy a couple of things because Oberon is busy crafting.
You complete your sailor training, and then you you then talked to the woman,
The
and
girl.
Then Sir Galath fights an Einherjar warrior
There should be 2 days or 3 days left, right?
in the arena crypt.
Huh?
Such a neat place to have a fight.
Cryptina!
Yeah,
It's almost
Yeah,
like they designed this to make Nalbrenian's horsemanship not a factor. Almost.
well, yeah. Underground it usually isn't big wide open spaces as well. So
Proper Nalbrenian's duel will be fought on a field with lots of room for horse maneuvers.
right.
You know, if you
Fucking
had
Vikings.
two mounted knights, as long as you 5 foot step forward, there'd be like no room to charge. But you could charge a
sideways.
guy on foot.
Yeah. So you need to teleport Uker back on the 13th, which is tomorrow.
Sure.
You've got 1,000 gold pieces worth of commerce that you can do in a day.
Okay, Lemmy would like to buy. So
Remy, it
crap.
looks like Lemmy's going to the market.
I want to.
I could use some food.
I want to buy. I'm looking for a druid's vestment. The stuff I want is $2,000 or more, so I can put out feeler. I wanted to do this earlier, I just forgot.
Yeah, you guys were doing your sailor training.
Yeah, I want to look for Eyes of the Eagle.
Okay, that takes 2.5 days.
Yeah. Well, How much would it cost to get a +10 one?
10,000.
10,000, 10 days, and you'd have to find them.
Yeah.
Fuck. So Eyes of the Eagle and Druid's Vestment.
Okay, so Lemmy, you try to start looking for these things. It takes
Takes a few days.
1 day per 1,000 gold pieces. So Holly, the 13th, the party spends it in the marketplace, I guess.
Can I do a not diplomacy, a praise check or some kind of thing to decrease that time, or is just set?
It's just generally set.
Okay, no problem. No problem.
I'll check on my boat.
Yeah, I guess the day later they've
Well,
moved
it's that same day, right? It's
they moved the grain off the boat, and then they're trying to figure out where to put the boat.
Next day, there's 2 boats on there.
Start stacking boats up there.
okay.
Jerk
Nobody looks too distraught.
No, you may not have found the boat owner. They may not even know yet in the same day, but
Right. I just want to make certain I didn't bankrupt some guy who could barely afford a boat in the first place.
There are some carts that looks like the grain is finished being moved onto, but they haven't moved the carts down from the castle arch yet.
It's called abuse of power, gentlemen.
Okay.
And it's gonna start biting us in the ass.
Okay.
I know.
The 13th, after spending the day in the marketplace, what do you do?
I'd like to get to Dverg home.
Yeah, I'll take a Galath and Uker. And Lokrik, who else wants to come?
Are you leaving him alone?
Who else is left?
Remy?
Oh, all of us. All of us can go then.
The psycho.
Yeah. I fucking warned you.
You did.
Eh?
Okay, so you go to Dverg home. You've been there many times. You have enough teleports to kind of get yourself out of danger if you manage to. So it's a friendly port.
Yeah, I have.
They set up Uker in his normal kind of place of forgetting. This empty stone chamber with very heavy blocks for doors. Do you tire yourself out still? Do you still do the whole sort of workout routine before you go to bed?
If you want those chains to work, you do. It's just I don't think I'm going to do it when on the 3rd day, but on the first 2 days I will.
Okay, so they put the chains on you. They use stone shape to put the spike into the wall. They leave Uka there with a bunch of food, and I don't know, like a dwarven mahjong set.
Here's a book
that he plays by himself.
That first day, nothing.
Yeah, they go and check on him the following morning, and Uker's fine. He's just sitting there. He's got all the mahjong tiles tiled up.
I think I'm at the stalemate.
I don't know what version you're playing. is what Uker says as they check on you. The second day.
Marty, being between these times, can I go back, spend the day looking for the stuff, and then go back?
Sure.
Okay, awesome.
The second day, I tired myself out.
So we got something.
I think we might have had an incident. Time since last incident is. Oh no, we're good. It's 27. Okay.
You were feeling cranky that day, and you're like, no. A few times you had these almost like panic attacks. Where you were moving around, and you felt claustrophobic, and the beast wanted out, but you're able to You're able to keep a hold of it. Of course, nobody saw any of this because you're locked in the darkness.
I've got my light brick.
Yep. And then on the day that you're supposed to appear before the High King for an inspection, that morning,
Get dressed. Prepare my spells. Grab Oberon.
Yeah. Why?
We'll be back. We'll be back shortly. Well, you can be back shortly. You teleport yourself over there and come back again. Oh wait, you don't know the area.
You teleport there, and then he comes back.
Yeah, well, I can't grab everybody. So I'll have to come back and go again. All right, so
what you can do, but this day you'll be down a bunch of mythic points. Is basically what.
So it's going to take me it'll take me 2 mythic points to do that.
Okay, and then you were looking for Eyes of the Eagle.
Yeah, I would prefer the Eyes of the Eagle. Yeah. It's 2,500.
Mm-hmm. I want to see if you find them first.
They're fairly common, I think.
They're also fairly sought after.
Oh, ballsy. Man. Why does everyone wear glasses here?
A bunch of eagle-colored glasses. Eagle-eye glasses. What the hell? Let me see you.
Well, they know that there's a sneak thief in town, and you have to keep your perceptions up, otherwise your shit disappears.
Yep. Don't worry. The Heroes of Aegis are covering all theft losses now in the capital.
By fighting people for their things.
That's what she said. Every theft is. I think, wasn't she talking to Remy? I thought she was talking to Remy.
She was talking to Remy.
Yeah, this comes to Remy's cut. No, we don't start that, actually. No. Wait a second, I take that back.
There's a 75% chance that any item lower than the purchase price can be found. So, you want to roll the percentile? 75 or lower, you find your Eyes of the Eagle. Yep.
Woohoo!
So you're able to spend 2,500 gold pieces on a pair of eyes.
Sweet.
Give me a D10. One is they've got a cork.
Okay. 8.
Okay, no, they function as you expect.
Okay. I don't know how much longer we're going to be here, but I'd like to look for another item.
No, that's the time you are now. This is the time that you were.
We're now caught up.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay. Cool. Very cool.
Lemmy spends time in marketplace.
2,500.
Oberon has identified your items, Galath, if you want him to. It takes him like 3 seconds to do.
You are muted, Yon. Yon. You're muted.
God damn it. Yes. Identify my items. I wish to see them.
They were interesting. A lot of them kind of less than what you have. The one thing on here that was really nice that he never got a chance to activate was the weapon ring of fire that adds the fiery quality to any magic weapon. Only one weapon ring can be worn per weapon.
Cool.
But it can be
I'll take
moved,
that.
it can be moved around. The other things is a Asgardian axe, +2 battle axe with +2 confirmed critical hits, doesn't stack with other sources. +2 scale mail and a +2 heavy wooden shield, and a masterwork throwing axe, just for funsies.
Cool.
I'll paste this on where? Is this going on your sheet or on the party treasure?
Let's put it in party treasure.
Okay.
Everybody
Okay,
helped in that fight.
Don't put the masterwork throwing axe there. I'm just going to put it right on my sheet.
Okay.
Because I don't have a throwing slashing weapon, so...
You want returning on that?
Eh.
Well, something awesome.
And then I'll put the weapon ring of fire onto Galath's sheet.
I'm thinking about getting returning on Jotengranner.
Yes!
Yes, guy.
Returning? That's awesome.
That's awesome.
What weapon do you want me to put this next to?
I'll sort it out later. Just
Okay.
put it down there and I'll decide what I want to put it on.
Alright, I'll just put it at the bottom of your weapon list.
The Thulk.
And you're bringing Oberon with you?
Yes, to
Okay.
present to the king.
Raiding? Is that something we're allowed to
Crusading.
do?
It's a translation problem. It's a crusade.
Is there someone specific that we're crusading against? Is there an ideology that...
All of those who are mutual enemies of us and of the king.
That could go on forever.
That is why we have terms. This is 1-year term.
I hope he realizes that I'm busy crafting items for you.
Yes, that you are busy men. We have teleport. Once a boat gets there, we'll get you to boat.
Oh, I'm glad that he's agreed to that.
Yeah, just don't talk about it. It's fine.
There's still another month right before we get our crap.
Oberon looks pained that you're putting him in a difficult position.
Do you know the words? No hable Voslandic.
But that would be a lie.
Shit.
Je bunang schwa Voslandic.
Oberon has learned Acunian from you. I don't know if you're speaking Acunian or if you're...
It was Acunian. A little bit of Acunian. I merged Chinese and French together.
Nay, is what he says. And not the neigh for horses, he says to Galath.
No, yeah, we understand everything they say.
We
That's
give
right.
Galath the token back. Mm.
No.
No, you keep it.
No, this was all right.
You crazies. Alright. Who are the people that you assemble? It feels like just the cohorts and you.
It kind of.
Runabog.
Do we have anybody? Do our cohorts know anything about sailing, or are we just?
Where's
We're the
Petra?
ones.
Petra is around here somewhere. Where she is?
They will learn as we level.
Oh no, that's an eagle. All winged creatures look the same when they're that tiny.
It's true. It's true.
Where is she?
Is this my familiar or is it a butterfly?
I don't know.
Wait, why is the unicorn coming?
Because it's awesome, and it's my
'Cause-
cohort.
'cause
You're
it's
bringing a
Scala's
tree.
cohort.
If you can bring a tree, I can bring a unicorn.
He's
You
got a
wanna put-
cohort that can
you wanna
also
put your
serve as
horse-
an extra mount if required.
Yeah, do you want to put your horse as an animal thingy, or?
What?
Well,
Uh,
technically the
carry
horse is
companion?
not serving.
Right.
And can you cast that on Danekinder as well?
Guess what?
The
I
carry
believe it.
companion?
I believe we ruled that it has to be cast by the owner of the
The
companion.
owner?
What we
Okay.
ruled was that it can't be. It has to be a bonded mount, not specifically that it has to be your
Oh.
bonded mount. The spell fails if the creature isn't totally helpful and 100% positive towards you anyway, which means that you couldn't just cast it on a bunch of animals you charmed, even if you wanted to.
And we ask Barty.
Okay, so
It's
there's-
also a standard action, so as written, the spell isn't particularly that powerful because you couldn't use it to spam entire forests of bears.
It's as written though. You go and you cast Charm Animal on a dire T-Rex.
Yeah, no, just for your companions and your familiars.
Is could it be a different person's companion? Is the question that's being asked right now?
No.
Okay, so I need to learn that spell.
Trade Palinotes.
4, 6, 7, 8, 9,
We need a
10, 11.
There's 11 things that can talk.
we need somebody who knows how to sail.
We all know how to sail, you schmuck.
Really? What's your role?
+6.
That's what I mean.
If I get screwed up with the boat, I pick up the boat and I put it where I want it to be.
Weekend sailors. You're weekend sailors.
We just cast. Uker just uses beast form, turns into like a dolphin, and we strap a harness to him and pull the boat where we want to go. And if anyone attacks us, he'll use his bottle nose to smash through their hull.
There are a number of people in his hall today, including Morfar
That-
Warlock, Grim Oracle, Yvander the Fimble Skald, and his son, Prince Ogmundson.
Did we really offend the guy who sings Open the Gate? I think we offended the Gate Master. He's the bard, right?
Bitch, we're the new gate masters.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oopsie.
The king is there waiting. There are scowls from the Grim Oracle. The bard seems to be able to hide whatever he's thinking about you guys. You expected him to be all grimacy, and he's not. He's just looking out the window and waiting.
We didn't get our 5 songs back. 5 extra songs.
You wrote down 5 songs on a scroll and gave it to
Yeah,
Grim.
and they're supposed to give us 5.
Yep.
They're supposed to return us a number of songs equal to the number of songs they didn't know, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
The prince is all happy to see all of you kind of trot into the room. I guess some of you are on your mounts or leading your mounts. Excellent. Are these your... And he scans the room and he counts 10. There's actually 11 sentient things, but... Are these your
looks like
10?
Well, we counted as him plus 10. So, elbow Lokrik.
Yes. May I introduce them to you? Of course, you know who I am. This is Uker Noxodge, Oberon, our wizard, Remine and Lemmy-O of Stemaglen on Yggdrasil. There is Sir Galath, whose bravery you saw in the crypt of the arena yesterday. He's like looking at all their faces while he's saying things. He might actually be reading them. Hrunobog, Ugashug, Petalwing, and Gnarlroot of Yggdrasil. Oh, Kiaran. Is our last.
Galath gives a nod at the unicorn.
Nods back.
A strange collection, but I expected nothing less, says the king. He glances to the mounts and he's just taking note. Very well. If you will take your knee, I shall accept your fealty. He draws his two-handed blade.
I'm gonna wait for Lokrik to do this first.
Lokrik exhales. he gets down to one knee with a grunt.
Galath swiftly follows, clattering steel.
Oberon looks around and he seems concerned at this, but he will get down on one knee.
Lemmy's looking around. Are we all doing this?
Petalwing is fluttering down beside Oberon and kneeling to the king.
Lemmy does not look impressed.
We didn't kneel to the last bastard. Why would we kneel to this guy?
Oops.
He's a much bigger king.
Girth of the king matters.
It's the size of the king that matters. He is the high king. I guess Ugashug?
He's waiting to see what Uker does.
Yep. He has brandished this massive great sword and hands off the scabbard to the Grim Oracle.
Uker will put Jotengranner in the floor before him, and he will tip his head down, and we'll see if that placates, because he's not kneeling.
All right.
I'm not kneeling. It's going to be a make me, so...
Ugashug, what's he doing?
If Uker is not kneeling, neither is Ugashug.
Kieran will...
Kind of...
And we'll do the horsey
The
thing.
horse sort of like, the intelligent horse bow.
The intelligent horse bow.
And
Considering
Remy
Dinkitter,
will,
I guess they're not, they're just acting like animals.
and Remy will attempt to fade into the background and hide in Gnarlroot.
Okay, we'll say that Gnarlroot standing still is enough for you to hide in. give me a stealth check.
Yeah, see, when you provide soft cover... I don't know if you can... Yeah.
You normally can't hide in soft cover.
Yeah, I normally can't hide in soft cover.
That's not my skills. There we go. Stroud plus... There we go.
2 size category difference. Yeah, you could probably hide amongst...
You could be inside of him
Oh,
if you
he's
want.
huge, right?
Yeah. 44.
Okay, so you're hiding. Krunabog is doing... Oh. Like, I guess he just gets down on a knee.
Yeah, Runabug's gonna get down on any. He's like, fucking, where'd he go?
You left me again, the bastard.
Second time this year.
By those who are gathered here as witness, see the warriors and the new crew of the Azure Tempest kneeling before their High King. By those of the gods and the divine right of kings.
He seems to, like, pause at that for some reason.
I accept your fealty and give you charge to raid my enemies and the enemies of humankind.
He hands the sword off to, and he actually wanders off his throne with surprising alacrity and goes and helps, like, Lokrik up. Like, stand. It is an honor to have a king serving. And to fight for another king is truly a great honor. He glances to Uker. Rise, my friends, and go forth and deliver punishment in glorious combat and valor to those wicked and who would threaten this cradle. For what I have gathered, this world is the most important one.
Knowledge planes. $37. Does this compute?
You heard Petrofira mention a long time ago that there were core worlds. But you also heard her say that your worlds were on some sort of outer reach.
Yes. And none of us were from Vosgard. We were all from other worlds.
Someplace.
Brought to Vosgard.
Lokrik
So we're...
is.
But Lokrik's from Crucible.
Yeah. Seems kind of like a lowly populated place to be the center, to be like the most important world, Uker. Their populations, like this, this capital city of theirs is not a capital.
Yeah.
It's not even a city.
Right.
Well,
Well, it's a large city, so it is a city, but
I didn't kneel, but that doesn't mean I'm going to contradict in the middle of a speech.
yep. And so I have been told that you do not wish to raid through Odin's Eye. Know that we are still ascertaining the value of those songs that you've written down on your scroll. Give me a sense motive.
Let Lokrik do it, man. I can't.
Yeah, Locrick's got
I
this.
get a 5.
Okay,
I'll help.
The DC is 40. Notice I didn't roll any dice.
Yeah,
I help
Lokrik could do it.
automatically.
So do I.
It's everybody in front of the king.
Yep. Well, there's a few people. Actually, not from way back there, you're not. Hiding behind...
I tell him later.
Okay. Is anyone else whispering?
Yeah, I am.
Okay. He gets a 48.
Yeah.
Okay, Lokrik will have to tell you what he learns later. But it will come in time. Besides, songs are not what you need to go where you're going. Am I to understand that you are going out onto the branches of Yggd like the warriors from Vosgard of old?
We are
Lemmy's
to follow
nodding.
the path of... We're to follow the path, and I'll smash the Jotun grinder on the ground a little bit. Kung.
You may want to avoid breaking all the tiles, says the bard.
I'll look at him and I'll move the hammer over to another tile. It's not broken. I'll leave it there for now.
Lemmy kind of looks at him and goes,
Yeah, I'm gonna get us killed. I'm gonna get us killed. There's laughter from the tree.
What do you expect to find on Yggdrasil aside from wood and furry little critters?
A giant who calls herself a queen.
Ha! He almost like goes like, see? I knew they knew something. That's what the king... This Grenseldek. You think you'll find her on Yggdrasil, do you?
No, we find what's important to her. She leaves her treasures there.
Really? Says the king.
It'll get her attention.
And when we punch Grenseldek and an entire plain full of hill giants in the nose, what then, heroes? What then when the bulk of Jotunheim comes to our world to exact vengeance upon us?
We've already killed her daughter.
our treasure's not going to be the thing that flips us. If she hasn't gotten the news yet, she will.
Giants have been a problem for a long time. Perhaps they will think twice about coming to Vosgard when they see the mighty Jotungranir in the hands of a man.
We will also fix the Odin Gate so that they cannot come through from Yggd.
He raises an eyebrow. You think you have the craft to fix the Odin's Gate? I will believe it when I see it.
Great
I won't make you wait
spells
too
will be
long.
required to fix the Odin's Gate, says Morfar Warlock. Great spells that none of us have. And that none have had in Volsgard for a very long time.
There are those on Yggd who know.
I'm sorry for keeping you waiting. We'll make sure to do it as soon as possible.
Okay, so there's some bluster.
I'm trying to not. I'm not trying to bluster, but I'm being pretty, forthwith.
Let's just hope we don't die before we get a mythical.
He's smiling at Lemmy, Morfar Warlock, kind of a creepy old man smile.
Let me smells back. Yeah. Get this going.
See, Father, they are destined for great things. These are the ones that were spoken about. His father just raised his hand, like, don't
Not now, child.
talking. He was about to say Upsa Rasala. Or Ansa Rapsala. Unfortunately, we've heard as much as we can out of the priests at Ansa Rapsala. There's sort of a grave look from the prince, and Evander kind of cocks his head like he doesn't know. Morfar Warlock just looks away. The Grim Oracle is actually praying to herself.
Someone's group of people are dead. These oracles are dead, Lemmy's thinking.
Yes. I agree. You may, as you won in our contest against a warrior that served a king long ago, you may go and raid along the Yggdrasil, especially against the giants. If you think you are strong enough to wield their hammer and face their kings and queens, then so be it. Come when you have retrieved the 100,000 gold coins worth of tribute or an artifact to lay at my feet. If you decide to leave the ship, or to abscond with the ship, know that there will be consequences. You have a season to get this done, is what he says. The Grim Oracle has foreseen that you have the might to do so in but a season. She gives you guys a look, like previously it was a year, but she...
I have seen that they could get money faster, the bitches.
They're a fifth of the way there.
I'm gonna fucking challenge you to a fight. See
And
how
I
you
understand
like
that there have
face
been some
caved in.
thefts that you have graciously decided to recompense the owners.
Uker's looking for Remy.
The gods demand an additional 50,000 gold piece tribute when you present the money. They must also have their due.
Coming out of your share.
I believe that matter will be settled. Yes, for a tribute of that sum, it shall be done. Now, who amongst you wishes to bond with the dragon?
Who's got the highest sailing? Does that make sense?
Sailing away.
Professional sailor? I don't know.
I'm assuming you, if you
Yeah.
put a rank in it.
Wisdom boy. I put
Weasel? My Weasel
4 ranks
Shizzle?
in it.
As I
You put-
understand, the dragon is alive. And Morfar Warlock says,
Yes, it is part alive still, and its entity, while under total domination, is very insulting. But it will do as the captain of the ship commands.
Was there a chance to test its action to spell?
Such things shall be at the command of its captain. But I have given it some thought. I think it will act both as the target of spells, as would a dragon and a construct combined would do. You may be able to use this to your advantage, spellcasters. The dragon in life
and he gives you dimensions in like widths of horses. He describes a huge creature.